Hey guys, I've got a little bit of a Middenheim city update for you. So, as you can see, I have completed the base walkways that are going to go between the various ruined buildings. So let's take a little bit of a closer look. As you can see, these walkways have little side guards so that your miniatures can actually butt up against them and they aren't just going to like topple over too easily. To give you an idea of how they are built, they're mounted on foam core, and they are just some woodsies that I picked up from Walmart, which these are the particular one. They're called skinny sticks. They come about 75 to a pack, and they're about like $2 each. So they're really useful, and they're going to dry brush up really nicely once they're done. So let's go ahead and take a look at how these are actually connected to the buildings. So I'm going to move these so I can just kind of pick one of them up. So what I've done is I've attached these sort of like little planks coming out of each of the buildings to sort of look like broken pieces of the building. And they're put in strategic points so that way you can attach your, well, not attach, you can sit these on the ends of the planks. I've also cut a little bit of a furrow underneath each one of them to let it sit flush with the actual building. So that way when you actually set them on the planks, they're not elevated above. Not that elevating them would be horrible, but I thought it would look better to do it kind of like this. Just to kind of give it this sort of flush look for the sake of having your models balance well. The other thing that I've also done is you'll notice I've put more detail work on this building. So let's get this all out of the way. Move these and get a little bit of a closer up. So I have gone ahead and done all the texturing, and I was watching a tutorial by Mel, the terrain tutor, the other day, and it gave me an idea to go in with a brush rather than using like the little sticks that I was doing, and it worked out really well. As you can see, it's a much finer, a much more subtle texturing effect. Like if we take the two buildings and we just set them side by side here to just give you an idea of the differences in the texture. So if you look at that, that's a lot more pronounced. It's a lot heavier. I don't think it's going to really affect the overall look of the set in general, that there is a difference between these two because it is a ruined city and there are going to be different levels of construction within the city. So as you can see, this turned out really nice. It takes a little bit longer. Well, actually not really, because I mean you have more control with the brush than you did with the other one. And I like how it turned out a lot. I'm going to end up doing this for all of them. And then the best part about this is it also makes it a lot easier to get on the not like the underbelly, but like the insides parts. You can see I did it in there as well. Let's zoom in on that. So yeah, okay, not focusing very well. I also put a little bit on the ceiling as well on each one. So these are going to be really detailed and really awesome. And I have a couple more of them that I'm going to be building. You can see I've started putting together the cobblestones for these. These two are only going to be one-story ones, so they won't be connecting to the others, but they're going to still have mostly intact walls, so you'll be able to hide behind them, go through doorways, that kind of stuff. Then I'm going to have 3 more full two-story ones, and then you're going to have a mansion that is going to go on this one. It's going to be rather large comparatively. This one's still going to be ruined, but it's going to be a 3-story huge sucker that'll go all the way up there. So there's your little update on the Middenheim set, and stay tuned for more updates on this.